Hey guys, welcome back to Ancients to Ounces. I'm very excited for today's video simply because I get tons of questions on this topic, and I feel like there's just not a lot of information or even videos that encompasses all of the information that touches upon all of the bases. So I thought that I would do exactly that for you guys today. And I'll start it off with a question. So, have you ever opened up a fresh tube of silver coins only to find these cloudy white spots all over them? Well, that's milk spotting, and it drives stackers and investors crazy. But here's an even bigger question. Does it actually affect resale value, or is it just a cosmetic nuisance? So I've sold plenty of coins and bars personally throughout the years for my collection, and today I'll break down the truth, the myths, and what buyers and dealers actually care about in 2025, but now also going into 2026. So first and foremost, what is milk spotting? So I know there's tons of new stackers now with how crazy prices have been lately, but maybe you're also just someone that's received coins passed down by family, or simply you've been holding on to coins for a long time now and you're just realizing or seeing these patches as of late. So that's exactly it. Milk spotting looks like cloudy patches that show up randomly on silver coins and even on some of the bars. And it's caused by residual cleaning agents. That's usually from the mid's planchette in the cleaning process, and then that becomes trapped under the surface during annealing. So over time, they rise and oxidize, creating those blotchy marks. So for the veterans out there, as you know, a lot of the big mints were actually very prone to these issues, notably the Royal Canadian Mint, even the Britannias, etc. So knowing this, does it affect the value? So on the resale market, condition does matter, but the impact of the milk spots will vary. So this is where we're going to go into the different brackets. So the first one would be bullion coins, like the Maple Leafs or even the Eagles. So if they're sold at spot or low premiums, milk spotting usually doesn't matter much. Honestly, buyers expect it, so don't worry about it. If you fall into the category of semi-numismatics, now we're thinking Libertads, older Kookaburras, or even low mintage RCM Wildlife series like I'm holding here, spotting can hurt premiums, especially with collectors. So this is one of them where you have to watch out for it, but it's not as much of a deal compared to the next section, which would be graded coins. So with graded coins, spotting can prevent a coin from getting a high grade, even if it's uncirculated. So this absolutely tanks its resale potential if you're selling directly to collectors. Another great question now, knowing what milk spotting is, can you prevent it? So maybe this is with your new coins that you're acquiring now. Here's the truth. Milk spotting isn't totally preventable, but there are some things that you can do to reduce the risk. So what may those be? One would be to store the coins in airtight capsules or tubes. So as you can see, I use capsules. That works great for me, and that's just the way that I like to do it. You can also use anti-tarnish strips in your storage containers. And another very big one is to avoid exposing your coins to heat or humidity swings. So I also use humidity packets, like you can see here, in combination to the capsules, and that seems to work very well. But again, no method is 100% foolproof, especially for coins already prone to spotting, like we talked about with the old RCMs and the Britannias, etc. So let's circle back, right? What about the resale? That's the very important question, as I'm sure a lot of you guys are worried about or are just curious about in general. So let's get right to that. Will your spotted coins sell? So if you're selling to a local coin shop, a bullion dealer, or even via spot price buyback programs, they often don't penalize you. Most of them are melted away, so absolutely don't worry about that if that's going to be your market. But if you're going to be the seller, that will target eBay, Facebook groups, or to collectors. Lots of different collector private sites like Vcoins, ME shops, etc. Milk spots can absolutely cost you. Even if the coin is BU or straight out of the tube, appearance will matter. So in short, yes, it can affect resale value, but only when you're targeting premium buyers. So is it a deal breaker? So again, if you're stacking silver purely for weight, absolutely don't stress it, don't worry about it, you're fine. But if you're collecting high premium coins, grading coins, or flipping for resale strictly, definitely avoid spotted pieces. And remember, most buyers will still buy a milk spotted coin. You will not be stuck with it. You might just have to give it up at a discount. So let's finally answer the question, does milk spotting affect resale value? After everything we talked about, the answer is yes, but again, it depends to who you're selling it to. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I tried to go through it a bit quickly. If you guys would like a more extended video on it or some of the topics, please drop a comment. And also let me know down below if you've dealt with spotting issues, and tell us your resale experience so we can all learn something from your personal experience as well. Always make sure to like, this helps a lot, and if you'd like to subscribe for more unfiltered coin and bullion truth. I will see you guys in the next one.